Hey, there's a lot of snow on the ground today. I think I could have even cross-country skied here to Wareham Community Television Station. Ha! When you ski down any street, wave hello to everyone you meet. Can you wave back to me and say, wave up high, wave up high. To the sun that shines, to the sun that shines. Wave down low, wave down low. To the snow that melts, to the snow that melts. Oh, so slowly. High, high, low, low, high, 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 low. Hello! Hey, thanks for saying hello to me. I'm Jackson Gilman. I'm here at the Wareham Community Television Station, and that song was written by Catherine Dines, or a version of it. And we're here as part of a program called Whales, Tales, and Sails that's sponsored by the New Bedford Whaling National Historic Park. And we usually meet at the Visitor Center in New Bedford, but since the pandemic, we've been shooting via Zoom. And this time, we're actually recording it so people can watch it at any time. But on Friday mornings at 10 o'clock, I would love to be able to send you an email, and we'll have that email in the credits at the end, and I could tell you when to zoom in, what the theme will be, and we could do this live. But during the holiday season, you can watch this now anytime thanks to WCTV. Thank you, John, behind the camera, and thank you, New Bedford Whaling National Historic Park, for making it possible. And thank you for being here. There's a different theme each week. Last week, it was gingerbread. So I thought I'd reprise just a little bit, one of the songs that we did there, and have a little decoration here. My daughter, Jillian Estelle, made that gingerbread church there last night, and so we added that to the background here. And there's a classic song here that I'm going to have you sing along with me on, and I'm going to get my ukulele out, and you can do it. There was an old woman who baked every day. She made gingerbread men, piled them high on a tray. She put one in the oven, but something went wrong. When she opened up the door, he jumped out and sang this song. He sang, run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. Run, run, run as fast as you can. Can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. He ran through the kitchen and out the back door, past the old man in the garden who was doing his chores. The old man yelled, stop! Get my lunch, you come back. But the gingerbread man would be nobody's snack. He sang, run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. Run, run, run as fast as you can. Can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. He ran past some farmers who were busy at work. They said, did a cookie just run past us, or have we gone berserk? They got up to chase him because he smelled so good and sweet. But the gingerbread man would be nobody's treat. He sang, run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. Run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. He ran through the woods past some picnicking bears. He smelled so yummy. He just had to be theirs. They got up to chase him, drawn by his sweet scent. But the gingerbread man was singing as he went. He sang, run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. Run, run, run as fast as you can. Can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. He ran over hills, over mountains and rocks, till he came to a river and one hungry fox. Well, Fox was so clever he had a sly plan to make a crunchy meal of that gingerbread man. He sang, do you need some help to reach the other side? Hop on my back and I'll take you for a ride. Think that's a good idea? I don't know. Well, he hopped on his back, then on his head, then his nose. The fox gobbled him up. That's the way the story goes. All the others gathered round for a crumb. When they got to Fox, they could hear his tummy hum. Can you hum along with me? That's the way it usually ends, but I knew a gingerbread man who was too smart for that plan. He jumped over the fox and away he ran, singing, "Run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. Run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man." And after all that running, he was tired. He sang, "Run, run, run as slow as I can. I'm one tired cookie. You know how far that I ran. So I'll rest up before the next chase. If you think you can beat me, I challenge you to a race." Want to do it one more time with me really fast? See how fast we can do it. Try it. "Run, run, run as fast as you can. Can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. Run, run, run as fast as you can. Can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man." Whew, thanks for singing along and running along with me there with a song by Deborah Aronson Shore. Thank you. Well, that gingerbread man is going to live to another day. Okay. Hey, the day that we're recording this, it's actually the last day of Hanukkah. I've got my menorah set up there, and I got some dreidels and some Hanukkah gelt. And on Hanukkah, there's a thing we usually make in the oven, not a gingerbread, but a pancake made out of pancakes. It's called a latkes. So can you show me, if we pretend we have 5 latkes, and we're going to have, I'm sizzling in a pan. Can you try that with me? 5 little latkes sizzling in a pan. One jumped up and said, "Catch me if you can." Sound familiar? This is a little different. And he rolled and he rolled and he rolled and he rolled across the kitchen floor. And he rolled and he rolled and he rolled and he rolled. He rolled right out the door. How many are left? Show me 4. Can you do 4 with me? 4 little latkes sizzling in a pan. One jumped up and said, "Catch me if you can." And he rolled and he rolled and he rolled and he rolled across the kitchen floor. And he rolled and he rolled and he rolled and he rolled. He rolled right out the door. Show me. There's 3 little latkes sizzling in a pan. One jumped up and said, "Catch me if you can." And he rolled and he rolled and he rolled and he rolled across the kitchen floor. And he rolled and he rolled and he rolled and he rolled. He rolled right out the door. 2 little latkes sizzling in a pan. One jumped up and said, "Catch me if you can." And he rolled and he rolled and he rolled and he rolled across the kitchen floor. And he rolled 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 right out the door. It's 1 little latke sizzling in a pan. The last one jumped up and said, "Catch me if you can." And he rolled and he rolled and he rolled and he rolled across the kitchen floor. And he rolled and he rolled and he rolled and he rolled, but not right out the door, because I said, "You ain't gonna roll no more, no more, you ain't gonna roll no more." I caught him, put him on my plate, and when I tasted it, what do you think it tasted like? Great? Yeah? Well, let's ask the latke, see if he thinks he tastes great. I'm a little latke, round and brown. Here's my upside. Flip it, here's my down. With applesauce or sour cream, please have some down in your tummy. Yum, yum, yum. Want to try doing that with me? I'm a little loud. Yeah. You know, one of the things we do when we meet in person, we have little crafts. And when you had the pancake theme one time, we made ourselves a little spatula and little pancakes, and we played games with it. We flip them up in the air and catch them, try and catch them on the thing. So we pretend to have a little latke here. Pretend to have a little latke round and brown. Try it with me. I'm a little latke round and brown. Here's my upside. Here's my down. With applesauce or sour cream, please have some down in your tummy. Yum, yum, yum. Okay. Well, I'm going to borrow a Christmas carol that you all know and kind of transition out of the Hanukkah theme, but one more song about latkes because it's fun and it's got a really easy chorus for you to sing along with. It's about hot potato pancakes. Here's a sign for potato, here's a pancake, and here's how you celebrate glorious, glorious hot potato pancakes. The song by Russell Amanzadi. Angels we have heard on high, telling us to go and fry latkes crisp and golden brown in the Jewish part of town. Glorious hot potato pancakes, glorious hot potato pancakes. Peel and grate the spuds to start. Me, I use a Cuisinart. Eggs and onion, no big deal. Add a little matzo meal. Glorious hot potato pancakes. Glorious hot potato pancakes. Fry them up in oil of gold, serve them quick before they're cold. Tell the tale of Maccabees and forget the calories. Glorious hot potato pancakes. Glorious hot potato pancakes. Light and airy as a dream, smother them with sour cream. We don't need dessert because we eat them with applesauce. Last time. Glorious hot potato pancakes. Glorious hot potato pancakes. Yum. Hey, thanks for singing along with me. All right. Well, the theme this week is holidays, and Christmas is coming. And here's a sign for Christmas. And here's a sign for Santa. And a long time ago, Pat Ballard wrote a song called Mr. Sandman. And then she wrote a parody of her own song, and she called it Mr. Santa. Hey, I'm going to have you help me sing this. And instead of words this time, I'm going to try and turn you into a handbell choir. Sometimes at church, there's a choir holding a bell, and even though each person only has one or two bells, they can make a beautiful song because everyone knows when to hit their bells right. Well, we don't have bells here, but we're going to turn Mr. Santa into kind of a handbell choir, but instead of bells, I'm going to have you sing the word, what does Santa say when he visits? Ho, ho. So you're going to say ho. And I'm going to try and conduct you to say ho, 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 ho. And if you were in different groups here, I could point to you and each one of you would say ho at the right time. And even though you're only saying one ho, it sounds like beautiful music. But we'll try it all together. Why not? I'm going to sign along too here. Mr. Santa, bring us some toys. Bring Merry Christmas to all girls and boys. And every night we go to bed singing and dream of all the presents you'll be bringing, Santa. Promise us, please, give every reindeer a hug and a squeeze. We'll be good as good can be, Mr. Santa, don't forget me. Help me. Ho, 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 ho. Mr. Santa, dear old Saint Nick, be extra careful and please don't get sick. Put on your coat when breezes are blowing, and when you cross the street, look where you're going, Santa. Oh, we love you so. We hope you never get lost in the snow. Take your time when you unpack, Mr. Santa, don't hurry back. Ho, 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 ho. Mr. Santa, we've been so good. We've washed the dishes and done what we should. made up our beds and scrubbed all our toesies and used a Kleenex when we blown our nosies. Santa, look in our ears, they're clean as whistles, we've been good little dears. Now we've put you on the spot, Mr. Santa, bring us a lot. One last time, help me. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. Hey, thanks for hoeing along with me. All right. Well, there's a saying that there's behind every good man, there's a woman. Well, I think behind every good woman there might be a man, or there's someone, who knows who's behind. Somebody's usually helping out somebody. And in this case, we're going to describe a woman behind the scenes that we don't often hear a lot about on Christmas because she's not in the sleigh with Mr. Santa. She's at home. That's Mrs. Santa, Mrs. Claus. And this song was written by my friend Nancy Schimmel. And we'll see what she's up to. Who spends Christmas alone with peppermint tea and a cranberry scone? Knitting mittens for the kitten's paws. Help me. Mrs. Claus. Who takes the stains from the old red jacket? Who takes the reins when Santa can't hack it? Who sharpens up the elves' little saws? Mrs. Claus. Who always puts a thermos of cider in the sleigh? Who can't wait for New Year's to dance the night away? Who knows Grandpa's sweater size? Who bakes all of Jack Horner's pies? Who'll be there when the North Pole thaws? Mrs. Claus. Who always puts a thermos of cider in the sleigh? Who can't wait for New Year's to dance the night away? Who dips the Christmas lights in paint? Who has to put up with a saint? Who loves Santa just because? Mrs. Claus. Thank you, Mrs. Claus, and Nancy Schimmel for writing that. Well, Santa's got a nice warm thermos there. I wonder what's in it. I know what drink you like to have on a cold winter day after you've come in from making a snowman or sledding. What do you like to have? Hot chocolate, of course. I just learned a really fun song by Stephanie Level that you can help me with. We pretend I have a mug of hot chocolate with me. Sing this. Hot chocolate, hot chocolate. Try that. Hot chocolate, hot chocolate. Yummy, yummy, yummy hot chocolate. Yummy, yummy, yummy hot chocolate. Add some cocoa whipped cream on top. Add some cocoa whipped cream on top. And 'cause it's hot. Try that. And 'cause it's hot. Yeah. Hot chocolate, hot chocolate. Yummy, yummy, yummy hot chocolate. One for me and one for you. Hot chocolate. It'll do. You got it. Sing along with me this time. Hot chocolate, hot chocolate. Yummy, yummy, yummy hot chocolate. Add the cocoa whipped cream on top and 'cause it's hot. Hot chocolate, hot chocolate. Yummy, yummy, yummy hot chocolate. One for me and one for you. Hot chocolate. It'll do. Lick that whipped cream off there. On your lips. All right, here's another part that you can, it's a little bit harder, but try and copy me. On a cold winter night, on a cold winter night. There's nothing that can beat, it's the best. There's nothing that can beat. Toasty warm, nice and sweet, nice and sweet. Snow day treat, snow day treat. Grab your gloves and go outside. Grab your gloves and go outside and build a snow surprise. Build a snow surprise. And when you're done having fun, you know it's hot chocolate time. Let's do that part together. All right. On a cold winter night, there's nothing that can beat. Toasty warm, nice and sweet, snow day treat. Grab your gloves and go outside and build a snow surprise. And when you're done having fun, you know it's hot chocolate time. Grab it. Hot chocolate, hot chocolate. Yummy, yummy, yummy hot chocolate. Add the cocoa whipped cream on top and 'cause it's hot. Hot chocolate, hot chocolate. Yummy, yummy, yummy hot chocolate. One for me and one for you, hot chocolate. It'll do. Thanks for making and drinking some hot chocolate with me. All right. Hey, sometimes we bring a book for Whales, Tales, and Sails, and I have a really nice holiday book that I'd like to share with you. Okay. It's called The Snow Tree. And it's written by Carolyn Repchik. And it starts out with, it's a little bear in that picture there. And he should be denning up and hibernating, but he came out one time and he woke up. Little bear woke, and the world was, what color was the world? It was all white. Here's a sign for white. Can you see that? White. Try that with me. White. It's all full of snow. And little bear said, where have all the colors gone? Here's a sign for colors. Where are they? Hard to see because it's all white. Well, he cried, for he had never seen such a white and wintry world before, but the wind only answered with silence. So, let's see what happened next. Then out of the snow came a wildcat called a lynx. And he held orange leaves in his mouth. And I'm going to show you the sign for orange. Could pretend you have an orange in your mouth, in your hand, and squeeze it into your mouth. That's a sign for orange. And it's for the snow tree, he explained. So we'll remember the warm glow of fall and the burning sunset of an evening sky. Okay. Well, there's a little bit of color added to this picture here. Now, who came next? Little squirrel. What did he bring? She carried scarlet berries and laid them softly at little bear's feet. Okay, here's a sign for red. Can you try that? Red. Yeah. Scarlet is a kind of bright red. They glisten like drops of blood against the snow. And he said, to remind us of flowers, here's a sign for flowers, and fruits from the forest and the fields. Oh, and then Blue Jay flew down with feathers held firmly in his beak. It's all I have to give, but these feathers are as blue as the summer sky and the rolling waters of the river. To make the sign for blue, you make the letter B. And if you shake it like that, that's the color blue. So we're adding more colors here. All the animals are bringing colors for the snow tree. And from deep inside the forest, mink appeared. Nature's finest, she declared, adding velvet fur to Bear's collection. Brown, like the rich earth beneath the snow. Here's the mink, and it's brown. And then, remember the letter B? Shaking it, it's blue, but here it's brown. Try that, brown. Good. Nice earthy color there. Well, little bear looked up as Raccoon padded softly through the snow and spread fresh green shoots before him. Here's a sign for Raccoon, because look, it's like they have a mask. See that? You can make the sign for a mask of a raccoon. And the color that she brought, pretend you have a grape here, and you pick it up with your fingers, and there's a little gap in between your fingers like that. And that's the letter G. And if you shake the letter G, you've made the sign for green. Okay. So, green shoots. My offering is to remind us of the green of the spring. Here's a springtime when the snow all melts away, of new life after the sleep of winter. Okay. Next, a reindeer came and moved slowly forward through the snow with purple rock piled high upon his back. Here is color that will endure forever, as purple as the mountains and the rolling clouds of thunder. Purple. Let's see. Here's the letter P, and if you shake the letter P like this, you've made the sign for purple. Try that. Purple. Oh, that's a beautiful color. All right. Well, there's a bird came. It's called a bunting. What color is that bird? Yellow? Here's how you make the sign for yellow. You make your thumb and a pinky, and it looks like the letter Y a little bit. And if you shake that letter Y, you've made the color sign for yellow. Okay? Bunting alighted on a nearby branch laden down with yellow cones. I carried all I could, she said, so we won't forget the yellow corn that grows all summer. I'm going to show you the sign for summer. It's when it's hot. You got to swipe the sweat off your brow. Summer. Summer, long in the fields beyond the forest. Okay, what's next? Ooh, it's hard to see the Arctic fox in that picture because it's white. It's camouflaged against the snow. It's a smart thing to color to be if you don't want any predators to see you, but he's in there. Arctic fox brought icicles that sparkled silver. Oh, here's a sign for silver. The letter S shining off that, shining silver. In a frosty light, like raindrops in the sunlight. It's time to decorate the snow tree, she said, and you, little bear, will guard this tree all winter long. Your black fur will remind us of night's velvet darkness. Oh, it's a little black bear. His fur is dark. It's black. It's like, it's almost a little like the sign for summer, but it's black across the brow there like that. All right. Well, he's got a job to do. He's going to guard. He's going to be the guard of that thing. Watch over the snow tree. All those different decorations for it. And who came last? Let's see who's coming last here and what he's going to bring. All right. Ooh, last of all came Moose. You know what he brought? Oh, look at that beautiful star he's got. Well, a bright golden star hung gleaming at his neck, like that. Set the star high upon the tree. Let its light shine out to all the creatures of the forest, that they may gather to celebrate the glory of nature and the beauty of peace and friendship at this Christmas time. So there's the pièce de résistance, the perfect thing to put at the top of that tree that the moose has contributed to this. So now, what have we got here? Let's look. We're going to add them all together here. Oh, isn't that a gorgeous snow tree? Oh, that is. A little bear. Oh, she smiled. Yeah, stood gazing at the glorious tree. The colors were back. Yay. Hey. Well, thanks for reading along with me. Bear's got a job to do to guard that beautiful snow tree. Well, if you were outside on a snowy day, you might like to just lie in the snow, move your arms like this and legs like this. What are you going to make? Yeah, a snow angel. All right. Hey, there's an old popular song called Earth Angel that some of the adults will remember. A guy I know named Paul Straussman wrote a different version of that song. You can sing along with me. Guess what kind of angel this one's going to be? One that you can make in the snow. Here's a sign for snow. Can you make the sign for snow? And an angel. Try that. Snow angel. So every time I sing, snow angel, you sign along and sing with me, okay? And I'm going to get my ukulele back here. And I hope you'll sign along with the snow angel part. Snow angel, you are so fine. My darling snow angel, I make you in winter time. It feels so cool to make angels in the snow. snow angels again. Snow angel, the one I adore. I've loved you forever since I was 3 or 4. It feels so cool to make angels in the snow. There was a lot of different famous singers who sang a version of this song, and one of them was someone they called the King, Elvis Presley. And if he sang the bridge to the song, it might go like this. When I fall down in the snow, then I know the vision of your angel's wings, yeah. I hope and I pray that today the snow will fall down and cover everything so I can make you again. Snow angel, your shape is mine. I flap my wings and I feel like I am flying. It feels so cool to make angels in the snow. Let's do that last chorus again, and this time let someone else interpret it. There was a famous singer named Tiny Tim who sang in a high falsetto voice. And this time when you make the snow angel, get on the floor or wherever you want and actually flap your wings and your legs. Do it with me. Snow angel, your shape is mine. I flap my wings and I feel like I am flying. It feels so cool to make angels in the snow. Oh, thank you for making some snow angels with me there. All right. You know, the other night, it was a Geminid meteor shower. And I was out there, lying down there, making a snow angel while I was looking up at the sky. Because when there's a meteor shower, you can see a lot of stars that look like they're shooting. They're falling stars, they're called. That's what meteors are. And I was out there. It was cold, but it was fun. It was worth it, because in an hour, I saw about 10 shooting stars. Amazing. Wow. And it took me a while for my eyes to adjust to the darkness. Now, oftentimes when it's starting to get dark out, you go outside and you look for the first star to make a wish on it. And it takes a while to see the first one as it gets darker, but eventually you'll see the first star and you can make a wish on it. And after you see the first one, it's not long before you can see another one, and then another one, and another. And pretty soon, there's stars filling the sky because it's gotten darker and your eyes have adjusted. Well, there's something similar that happens when you're making popcorn. Oftentimes, we have crafts when we do this program in person at the Visitor Center, and we often make our own popcorn. And when we do that, we have a little popcorn maker here, and we wait for the first one to pop. And sometimes you get a batch of popcorn that you think it's getting hot and nothing's happening. All these kernels are duds. But eventually one pops. And after the first one pops, another one pops, and pretty soon they're going. And then you have all kinds of popcorn. And in addition to eating it when we're at the Visitor Center, we make beautiful decorations with it. And this is a simple thing you can make with popcorn that you can pop at home, and these kind of berries that we often have at Thanksgiving and Christmas time. You know what these are. Cranberries? That's right. Well, you take some wire that you often use at Christmas time to make wreaths and stuff, and you just poke them through the popcorn and the cranberries, and you can make a really beautiful wreath that you can put on your tree. It's really simple. The kids make these, and it's really a kid-friendly project. You can try this at home with some popcorn and cranberries and make your own decorations. But what I was telling you about those popcorn kernels taking a while to pop, just like the stars, it took a while for the first one to come, and then all of a sudden, boom, 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 the popcorn's popping all over the place. Same thing happens with stars. So there's a really fun song called "The Stars Are Coming Out Like Popcorn." It's written by my friend Stuart Stotts. And I'm going to show you the sign for stars. Try that. They're coming out like popcorn. And here's the sky, the heavens. All right. And in the heavens, there's a galaxy called the Milky Way. The sign I made up for Milky Way, here's a sign for milk. So here's the Milky Way. And here's a sign for dream. And the top of the milk, if you skim that off, it's creamy. Try that. Creamy, and it's really sweet. And some of the signs you're going to use to sign along with me on this really fun song, okay? And we're going to set up a music track for it so you can sing along with it. And the popcorn spilling all over the floor like, all right, here we go. Get your stars ready to pop like popcorn. Here we go. The stars are coming out like popcorn. The stars are shooting out of control. The stars are coming out like popcorn with a whole heaven for a bowl. That Milky Way is looking so dreamy. That Milky Way is looking so sweet, so sweet. That Milky Way is looking so creamy. It's almost good enough for anyone to eat. Oh, the stars are coming out like popcorn. Shooting from the north to the south. Wow, 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 wow. The stars are coming out like popcorn. So go outside and open up your mouth. Sign along with me. Just the stars are coming out like popcorn. Shooting from the north to the south. Wow, 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 wow. The stars are coming out like popcorn. So go outside and open. Step outside and open. Fly outside and open. Pop outside and open up your mouth. Mouth. Open up your mouth. Want to see if you can catch one of those shooting stars? Thank you very much for singing and signing along with me. There's another craft we've done on Friday mornings during the holiday season, and it's a really simple, kid-friendly one to do. You take an orange, or even better, a tangerine, because it's got really thin skins, and you get a jar of whole cloves, the kind that still have, now you can see them there. And you can actually poke them into the skin of the orange and make things. Like you can make a face or something like that. But you could just put them all in there and make a beautiful ornament to hang on a tree, and it smells, the whole house will smell beautiful. And it's a really friendly craft project for you to do during the holiday there and add to your Christmas decorations there. And you can appreciate it for a long time because it smells delicious. I'm going to add one more poem before we close here. And it's a different version of The Night Before Christmas, a very famous poem, which is very sweet. And this poem is going to sound like it's kind of inappropriate at first, but wait till the end. Stick with me on this one, and you'll see that there's something to be learned from this one. And it was written many decades ago by a political cartoonist named Steve Benson. And he was making a statement about how sometimes the real spirit of Christmas gets lost in our focus on gifts and presents, and sometimes those presents aren't really in the spirit of Christmas. So let's see what he has, his take on it, and see what he ends with. Okay, I'll sign along with this one. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house no one thought of the Christ child, except maybe the mouse. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of war toys danced through their heads. They knew in the morning they'd wake up to find implements of destruction of various kinds. Transformers, destroyers, bombers, and tanks. They'd be so excited they'd forget to say thanks. And who would be bringing these newfangled toys to make warmongering monsters of sweet little boys? When all of a sudden there arose such a clatter of machine guns and missiles, and I yelled to Ma, "Scatter!" And what to my wondering eyes should appear but Sylvester Stallone and his toy combat gear. On Rambo, on Voltron, on G.I. Joe, blitz 'em, blast all the kooks, and if there are any still left, we'll send in the nukes. And then laying a finger on the side of his nose, he gave a big, and away he goes. You know, from the ads on TV to the stores in the mall, it's blast away, blast away, blast away, all. And I thought to myself as he drove out of sight, we have missed the whole point of this one special night. Well, we don't want to lose this point of this one special night, Christmas and this holiday time, and it's really about being with people we love and family and peace and health and enjoying the good things we have. So let's take that spirit with us into the new year. And I want to thank the Wareham Community Television Station for being here and making this show possible so you can watch it during the vacation. And I want to thank the New Bedford Whaling National Historic Park again. And they host me to do a show every week, and it's a different theme every week. And we'll be starting up again after the new year on January 1st on Friday mornings at 10 o'clock. If you want to know what the theme is and how to zoom in on with a link, look at the email at the end of this, and I'll send that to you so we can have fun with different stories and different themes. And eventually we can meet back at the Visitor Center. So I would love to hear from you and tell you what's happening. And again, I want to thank you for joining me and WCTV and the National Park. And I hope to see you next time. Okay? So it's been a pleasure. My name is Jackson Gilman. Can you wave bye to me and say, wave high, wave high, wave low, 'cause it's time for us to go, Wave your fingers, wave your toes, wave your bottom, wave your nose, wave big, small like this, with your lips, blow a kiss. Do it with me this time, with a song by Bob Reed. Wave high, wave low, 'cause it's time for us to go. Wave your fingers, wave your toes, wave your bottom, wave your nose, wave big, small like this, and with your lips, blow a kiss. Catch it this time, put it right there.